Alright, let's try this again. I just did a video and I don't know why, but my microphone was not recording. So it's working now. It wasn't muted, it just wasn't recording. But anyway, I put a new trade on the other day. I want to make a quick video on what I saw, why I put the trade on. So let's jump in the platform and take a look. Alright, now we're in the platform. Let's take a look here. It says we are up $78. That is higher than it was a few minutes ago, but it's not that much this year. Slow and steady. We'll get that payout from BIL at the end of the month. That'll bump it up. So let's see what we have open here. So one of the reasons why I put a new trade on the other day is because some other trades came off. So we have all these free hedges in here. We have a couple more 111s that still have that naked put. That's pretty far out there. So that's the H cycle. The M cycle is where we're opening our new trades and trying to set up our new positions here. So you can see right here, this is days open. 2 days ago, we put this trade on. 92 days out now. It's 100 point wide. 111. We only collected $1.50 on it. This is a 5 times multiple in MES. So $1.50 times 5 pays for the commissions and the fees. But it's not a big trade to make a lot of money on. It's another trade to just set up a hedge. It's going to have short delta. It has 0.25 delta now, but this is going to turn negative pretty quickly. So we're just getting a little bit of theta here off of this trade. Let's look at the Analyze tab real quick. So actually, let's go to the chart first. What is going on here? Here's volatility. This will show you a spike recently. So that's one of the reasons why I put a trade on. The spike in volatility in combo with other positions coming off. My buying power usage was down around 35%. 25% of that is in BIL. So that would mean 10% is in the futures strategy, the bear trap strategy in MES. So I wanted to bring that 10% up a little bit. So I put a new trade on. Volatility increased a little bit. So the buying power is now 25 and 17. So we're still under our 25% number. With volatility increasing, if there is a move to the downside, volatility was low. I'm expecting, well, with these cones, I should say the green is 1 standard deviation, blue is 2, red is 3 standard deviation. Most of the time it's going to stay inside of the green cone. If there is an outside move or an unexpected move, I expect it to stay within the blue cone. So if there is a decent move to the downside, I would say 4,600 in the next month or so could be a decent risk level in the near future. So let's go to the Analyze tab and kind of look at where we're set up here. So this is the M cycle around 4,500, 4,600. That's where we're getting at our hump in our Analyze tab here. So this isn't, Tasty needs to update this because this isn't 100% accurate right now, but this is kind of showing what could be in about a month time. So this is how this trade sets up. So we should we should be okay if the market falls a couple hundred points. If it falls 1,000 points, that's when we start getting into trouble. But the good thing about this strategy and leaving the other hedges on and not being focused on making a bunch of money right at the beginning of this strategy, but if you let these hedges in the H cycle kind of collect, if you go to position and click on it like I did and then go back to trade, it'll switch the cycle that you're analyzing. So now I'm analyzing the H cycle, and you can see if there was a big move down 1,000 points in a month time, you still have those H cycle positions open, some of them, so you would actually make, a couple $100 off of these other H cycle trades that would still be open. So if essentially that would move your break even way down here somewhere. So something really crazy would have to happen for you to lose a lot of money on this trade. But if the market keeps going up and doesn't look back, you're not going to make a lot of money on this trade. If the market just shoots up to over 5,000, you would make more money if you just bought the S&P 500 than doing this trade. But obviously, if the market were to fall a little bit and you bought the S&P 500, you would be down money, and here you would actually be making more money. So this is a different style of trading. So I think we're in a pretty good position here. This is what I like to see. Volatility is spiking up. We can look at SPY.IVR. This is one of the things that I look at. So the other day, volatility spiked all the way up to about 26, and that's higher if you go back all year. It's only gotten higher 2 times, and it's only gotten up to this point 1, 2, 3, 4 other times. So in an entire year. So selling volatility here, I wouldn't say is a bad idea. You don't normally want to sell volatility when it's at 0. So when we were at 4 down here, you got to kind of be careful, because if you put a trade on down here, volatility spikes up here, you're going to be down a lot of money. So even if especially because it's only been a couple of days. So I saw somebody in the chat actually talking about that. The credit expanded like twice as much, so they put a 111 on, collected like $10. Volatility spiked up. Now they could have sold it for $20. So they're a little bit better time to put more trades on when volatility spikes up. But you just got to be careful, because when volatility's high, that's when you get crazy moves at the same time. So you just got to be careful. Alright, that's it. I hope you learned something. I hope you liked this video. If you got any questions, just throw them down in the comments. Peace.